Hey everybody, welcome to week 4 course here. Got the scenery up. This video, the first part here, I'll use the same part in both courses if you're in both courses. So just like we did last week, as long as I say you reply in one of them, we're good to go. But anyway, my quick motivation topic this week is about endurance. I use the running analogies and things like that. You know, those of you here in the course, most of you doing real good in the quizzes and so forth. You know, all of you have been in touch with me at one point or another about, help with the homeworks. So we're doing good on that. But my point about endurance is, it's, sometimes things are difficult and you have to endure it to get through. You also have to have some patience to get through it. Again, I use the running analogies, like runners go out, every day and practice. They have patience to finish. If they're going to do 5 miles or 10 miles, whatever it is, regardless how long it takes them, they finish. They don't quit, and so it's a combination of patience and endurance to do that. I got the lone runner here because that's pretty much how I look at it. Because sometimes, you're on your own and you got to do it. And sometimes some of us, maybe we don't finish or we decide to quit or whatever the case is. But you're not always on your own either. I use these couple of pictures here about, you may need help to get along. But, the final point is getting to the finish line, regardless of, it's not about the winning thing. It's about the finishing and I use the race as an example. A 5-mile run or a 5K run, regardless of how long it takes you got to get to the end. And so, like in school here, you got a week. You have to get to the end of the week, and you have to get finished the week. So that's kind of my analogy on that. So I just bring that up because I know sometimes we struggle and so forth, but you just have to make sure you do that endurance and patience and get to the end and actually finish. So there you go. Course itself here. Okay, so each week, most of you doing real good on, you're doing good on the quizzes. We're getting these homeworks done, or we're going back and forth, figuring out how to get some of these exercises done. Upcoming week here, week 4, and I want to spend a few minutes here just so we're clear. We got the same thing about the discussions. You got your whatchamacallit here? Did I put them up? Yeah. So you got your chapter 13 and 14 this week on investment, transferings and decision making, cost, benefits, so forth. You still got the quiz. You also got your literature review you're supposed to drop off this week. On the exercises. All right, so this week I went in just like I've done in the previous weeks. I did some modifications on the original course, the way we had it set up, where you're just doing 2 exercises each week instead of like 4 or 5 or 6. I just changed this because when I first looked in here, it had like 6 exercises, and I said, well, you might not appreciate that. So, so this is a little different here. You notice there isn't an Excel sheet in here for you. You're actually going to build them this week. So, let me see. So, I'm going to make sure I'm looking at the right one here. Okay, so you're going to do, 1329 on page 584 there. So here's 13, so you got all the info in here. And hopefully, you read the chapters and look at the presentations to figure out how to, to analyze this information, return on investment, so forth. So, and what you're going to do down here, so you're going to calculate, and you're going to do this on, you can do this on the Excel sheet. So you're going to build, all of you have taken Excel, the Excel course and everything, and you should know Excel. So you got a couple questions here you're going to answer, and then you're going to build a spreadsheet and solve the requirements for 1 and 2 above. So, build a spreadsheet, and then you're also going to do a little part about what if the money changed, what if there was a different money, different sales in there, or, so same thing on the other one, on 1447. You got all the information in here. You got the different expenses and sales and so forth. And again, you got these different information here, and you got these 3 points here, and you're going to build a spreadsheet again, explaining each of these. The other thing they do in here is how it would change if the sales were different. So up here you got the sales, right? If those if that number changed, how would things be different? Um, and the reason this is important, and again, this course, I know it might feel like we're trying to make you into an accountant or something. It's to be able to recognize and analyze. You're not going to, unless you decide you want to be an accountant, but you're not going to be the numbers person plugging in numbers when you're running a company or your own business. Well, your own business you might, but the point is to be able to recognize things and make decisions. Back in my pizza years with Domino's, we built, when I was in Seattle, Philadelphia, and then on my own, every once in a while we'd build a new store, but we'd go through something similar to this. We'd look at, okay, what's the rent going to cost this place? What's what are other associated expenses? And what are the projected sales? Or what if the sales were this or the sales were that? And you make a decision based on that information. And so that's why learning this type of thing is important, because if you're running for somebody or you're going to build your own, you need to be able to look at stuff and analyze and say, okay, is this a smart move? Am I going to be in business in a year? And wherever you happen to live at, I know where I'm at. Over the last 5 years, I've seen a ton of stores go out of business. Economy is the best it's been in years, but at the same time, small businesses still go under. And a lot of them are only there like a year. And it's because of things like this. Being able to make a smart decision based on projections, knowing how to project sales and things like that, and taking a lot of other things in consideration. So, okay, so there you go. But enough of that. And again, if you got any problems or need help, let me know, and we'll go from there. So, all right. Other than that, I'll let you go. I'm already up to 6-7 minutes here. So I'll do my test question for you here. So 6-year-old grandkid and a 2-year-old grandkid. Just let me know what you think they were doing. We did the other day. So, all right. And with that, whoops. Yeah, let me get come on, work. All right. And with that, I'll let you go. Again, have a great week. And any questions, just get in touch. All right. Take care. Bye.